Everybody, how's it going? In today's video, I'm going to cover a topic of just overall just some reflection because today it's my birthday. I am turning 19 and I just want to share some perspective, some life lessons I've learned all across the way, and my future goals, my experience, what I want to plan out for the future, and ultimately what I want to manifest to ultimately happen. So if you don't know who I am Chris Hernandez. I'm an entrepreneur and I run my own ad agency, and specifically we work with ecom brands, and ideally we use paid traffic to scale their business to going from maybe pushing 5K to 10K to then scaling them to 100K. So today was my birthday. Woke up early this morning. Really was in a great space, just relaxed in bed. Woke up, did some Wim Hof breathing. I've been following Wim Hof for a while now, and just following his routine day by day. And that's really helpful. So I do his breath work when I first wake up, and then I took a shower. I do like 5 minutes in the shower. So the first 2 minutes it's warm. That's where I'm just drying off my hair and all that, washing my hair, and then I go into the last 3 minutes it's cold, and then that very last minute it's super cold, and then that's where I'm really just focused on breathing, controlling my breath, managing my heart rate. And then I've band implementing that, as well as just listening to audiobooks, trying to distance myself from the phone and trying to lower my screen time. And then that's where I get something in my system. I eat something today, and then I had cereal today, and then just got straight to work. Had a meeting at 11, a discovery call, and then so shooting this video. So overall, from my experience, what really pushed me, I had this obsession at 15, 16. So at 15, 16, ideally I was in I believe I was in 8th grade, or probably close to going to high school. So I grew up playing soccer all my life. So I was playing soccer competitively, always busy. Either I was training or I was doing homework for school, because and then ultimately I got I had a bug for entrepreneurship. I knew that one day I wanted to be my own boss. I knew that I didn't want to work for anybody else, and by doing that, I just always was reading books. I was reading Think and Grow Rich. That was a book I picked up at 14, 15, because that was when the whole Tai Lopez wave happened, and that's where Tai Lopez was known for reading, and ideally watching his content got me to read and fell in love with reading. So at that age, that really pushed me. And then growing up, I was just managing my situations. I was going through high school, passing classes and doing what I needed to do on that end, as well as playing soccer competitively. I was playing at one of the highest levels. It's the level before pro, and just managing that, because I was a starter. I played every day. I played the full game. On Saturday we had matches, I played the full 90 minutes, and playing with a team where it's if you don't perform one day, then you're out, you're benched for the next couple games if you don't perform. So really just managing that, and then managing my schoolwork. And then I didn't really have much of a social life, to be honest, because I was always just busy working on myself, or staying busy with soccer or school. So as high school progressed, and as I was transitioning from 16, 17 to 18, that's where a shift, where I graduated high school. Now I have this free time. Now I have this void. Now I can fill up my time slot with something productive that I've always wanted to do. And ideally, a year ago today, that's when I made my first initial investment into a course, and that's what got me started into the building my own business, running my own ad agency. So in that sense, I made the initial investment to a course. I was working at a fast food job, and then that's really what developed me and pushed me into that direction. So at the age of 18, it was just sheer focus, and just in that year from 18 to 19, because today I am 19, it's that whole process of just a year of just getting stuck and getting really just doing it, man. Not remembering, not knowing what to do, not knowing if this is going to work out, but just taking massive action. That's what I did. And I've just been super focused on, it's I've stuck with this for over a year. I've had this obsession. I've done the actions. I've been taking the steps. And I think for me, 19 is going to be the age where I reap the rewards. I see the efforts of my work, and ultimately I'll get to that next level. And I think in 2 years from now, the goals I have for me is that in 2 years, I believe I'll be close to probably like $1 million a year in profit for the business. So with that being said, right, my first next step, my first initial goal that I want to hit in a month or 2 months from now is, I currently work at a 9 to 5 just to balance out some things, but I want this business to take off, and I need it to take off in a month or so. So with that being said, right, I'm implementing some new stuff, some new systems. I'm about to implement some paid traffic to get me more clients for meetings, and then I'll see some consistency on that end. But by implementing paid traffic, I think this is going to help me take my agency to 10K, and then it's going to help me scale to 30K, 40K a month. And then once I hit that mark, it's like the identity shift of, all right, what's next? How can I improve this? Let me build on my systems. Let me make sure my clients are happy. And what's the next level what do I need to do to hit that $1 million in profit? So I think that's what's going to happen to me, as well as I'm filming content on YouTube. So I'm building up an audience over here as well. So that's my goal. That's my plans. As far as personal wise, yeah, just really just focus on, I mean, it's like I'm 19. Yeah, I'm super young. Like, you compare myself to other people my age, other 19-year-olds, they're probably not doing what I'm doing. And you look at that, and it's just super, I'm grateful for myself to have chosen this path and have decided to seek enlightenment instead of trying to go off and waste a bunch of time with friends trying to build experiences that don't really pay out as much as if you just find yourself in entrepreneurship. You know that the lessons that are taught in entrepreneurship are great. Like, not everybody can handle them. They may be too truthful, and entrepreneurship's not for everybody. But for me personally, sticking with this, because I tackled it like I tackled soccer initially. Soccer was my first task at hand, and I took it as far as I could take it. And I felt like, in all honesty, in my opinion, and in my confidence, and just I know my work ethic, it's that if I stuck with soccer, I could have been a professional player playing in Europe. In all honesty, it's just that I just had a different reality shift. I knew that business was my calling to me, because in all honesty, I love working on the business, and when I spend all day doing it, I mean, I've never been more satisfied, because it's like I'm detached from the world, and it's like I'm working and I'm building something great, and I only see the vision myself. Like, I see like the future. I see what I want to happen to me. I see this business like scaling as far as it can. So having that vision and then just working on it and just loving what you do, I mean, I'm in a great spot. I mean, I don't want to put too much complexities on my life. I don't want to add on more stress, more burdens, or even more task at hand. But with that being said, right, also I need to understand that I do need to reconnect. I need to maybe even talk to more people, open up to more friends, and then just having that time away to separate and just turn off the business mind. Because if I let my mind focus on business, I mean, I'll be thinking about business 24/7. So it's that reality shift of, I need to also find a place, maybe even a hobby, just where I can do that like every other day, and then that mellows me out. It helps me not get burnt out too much about the business, because the thing is if you go too hard too fast, I mean, you're gonna get burnt out. But if you just take daily actions and then you just follow them day by day, essentially they're going to get you to your destination without having that feeling of being burnt out. So that's what my journey has been so far for me, turning 19 today. There's a lot of opportunities I see, and there's a lot of I'm super optimistic about what's going to happen in the next month or so. And right now I'm just focusing on just protecting my energy, keeping it focused into the business, and just getting me to that next level. This is what I need. I don't need any distractions. I don't need anything to put me off track of my goal right now. And ideally, I think just letting time pass is really what's next, because yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't want to dwell into the future yet. I'm just really just locked in on focusing of my mental process, my thought process day by day, and then just taking the actions I'm dealt with, the situations I'm dealt with, and just facing them head on and just adapting. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys, a little update. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday. I'm gonna still be working anyway, but yeah, I'll just chill out, take this day, just relax, and then just enjoy everything and the people around me. And then other than that, just taking action and getting me to that next level. And really, with this content that I'm posting on YouTube, it's crazy because I use it as, I don't even see it as I'm posting content for strangers to watch. Like, that's not my intention. My intention is to just document for myself. This is like a timeline for myself. So a year from now, I can look back, I can see it, like where my headspace was, what I could have done differently, how my thought process was, and it just documents the evolution of my own life and who I am as a person. So that's my intent. I mean, if you learn from my videos, then that's a blessing in itself. But other than that, my intention with documenting the content is to see how far I've progressed. And I think as human beings, we just get caught away with how much we've come in the journeys and the opportunities we've been through, and just how we've managed to handle that and be at the position where we're at today. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If you found this enjoyable, please comment, like, subscribe, and more content coming soon for you guys. Hope you enjoyed.